hey, residential real estate agents, this program is really aimed at you. Our flat fee process driven method of preparing good residential construction contracts is inspired by the idea that nobody knows more homeowners who are about to embark on design and construction projects than residential realtors. And we see an opportunity to partner with you to help you protect your clients affordably and simply, all right, to manage the huge risk that comes along with embarking on design and construction projects. Nobody knows the horror stories like residential real estate agents about, the homeowner that got, taken for a ride by a contractor and it cost them $300,000 more than was expected, or, the GC that went bankrupt in the middle of the project, or, this project that took a year longer to complete. And so the poor homeowners, are scrambling to find a place to get their kids in school, because the home isn't ready. There's so many ways that residential construction projects can go off the rails. Even if everybody's, well-intended, even good-hearted contractors who are trying to do good work, they face all kinds of financial pressures and other pressures. This, whole idea of buying a home and then, putting substantial additional dollars into it, it's fraught with peril. And I think that even though it's not our bread and butter to work on residential projects, we are commercial construction project lawyers. That's our bread and butter. We have devised sort of a flat fee process driven method of using questionnaires and delivering advice to our homeowner clients in videos like this one that will take them step by step through. We've crafted your contract now based on the information you've given us, like what should you ask your insurance broker, like how's the right way to communicate with your contractor. Like we have a process now that is part of this flat fee method of getting from homeowners information about their project. Is it a tear down? Is it a new room? Is it who's hiring the architect? Is the owner going to hire the architect? Or are they going to let the contractor do it? We figure out all this information through our system. We use it to create good contracts. We deliver them up with instructional videos to the homeowners via email. And we really think there's an opportunity here to do the right thing, to help these good people who are making some of the biggest investments of their lives, achieve the win-win outcomes they're looking for, getting the good work for a fair price, not having liens, not having disputes. And this is something that we'd like to partner with you on. We think that as commercial construction attorneys, because of this new process that we have for working on residential real estate contracts, we could pick up where you and the residential real estate attorneys leave off. Real estate law is way different than construction law. The kind of lawyers that do closings for residential real estate projects, they know a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know about because I'm not a real estate lawyer. But real estate law is very different than the stuff that I'm concerned with. Construction contracts are very complex. They're very nuanced. There's lots of different forms. There's, insurance considerations to take into account, and there's all kinds of laws and paperwork that has to be processed every month with payment applications. There's a whole host of things that construction lawyers can bring to the table that real estate attorneys can't, and so we see an opportunity to help, do right by homeowners that have been largely ignored by commercial construction lawyers that are just not working in the residential realm. And, we see, frankly, there's a real sales and marketing upside, I would say, to residential realtors who are looking to help potential buyers overcome their fear of maybe not wanting to do a renovation. We see ourselves, as potentially the answer to the question, that's being puzzled over by your potential buyer that, boy, I like that home, but I'm really scared about how much work we're going to have to put into it. We would hope that even though we tend to be almost exclusively commercial construction attorneys, this new flat fee process, this new process-driven method of preparing good residential construction contracts. We hope it's a quick option, an affordable option for home buyers, and that we can really fill a void in the market and help to achieve excellent outcomes. Good work for a fair price, dispute avoidance, heaven forbid there is a dispute, cost-efficient dispute resolution, and we really think that there's an opportunity for us to partner with you and your home buyer clients to deliver a lot of excellent residential construction projects.